Good morning. Welcome to my channel, The Angels of Alchemy. I'm Psychic Medium and Angelic Channel, Dee Grewal, and this is going to be your daily energy read for Wednesday, November 27th. Real quick, sorry I didn't post yesterday, but I was guided not to post. I already did a new moon energy read, and that was on my YouTube, okay, at The Angels of Alchemy. You could find me there. But really, I did sit to do your reading, but there was a lot of blocks, and so I was guided to stop the reading and not to do it. And that's because some things are unfolding where they need to unfold, and there's some things you're just not meant to know, and there was things coming up that that were being blocked, okay? So, and I have to listen to the inner guidance that I receive. So let's go ahead into your reading today. You have communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So, yesterday was the new moon, okay, in Sagittarius. I do get the sense and feeling that there's going to be a lot about communication. We had Mercury in retrograde, so a lot of communication was blocked. But now that it's moved direct, although we're in the shadow aspects until the 7th, things are going to start opening up. Communication is going to start to come in. There's also about having honest communication with yourself, with your guides, with your angels, the universe, and getting honest about what it is that you really want. So this isn't just about communication with others. This is about honest communication with yourself and with your guides and your angels and what you're asking them for, okay? There's a need to look at inner truths here. That's definitely coming up. But I do feel that there's something with the throat chakra as well about honestly speaking up and having honest communication with others. And then you had, I pulled two moonology cards, okay? Then you have a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So I do feel previous blocks are being lifted. All right, although cycles are closing, there's also previous blocks that are being lifted and things are being brought into balance. So communication is going to be brought to balance as well. Whether you close a door and move forward, or something is being brought to balance. Something that was unfair and unjust also is, some wrong is being put to right as well. I just get the sense and feeling of that. You're closing out those chapters within relationships. This isn't just about romantic partnerships. It's about all your relationships, and new cycles are going to form. New cycles going to begin. Pay attention to the people that are coming in right now and the communication signs and symbols that you're getting from around you at this time as well. Now, then you have amplify your positive emotions, okay? This is about focusing on those things that make you feel good, that make you feel positive, and amplifying that. Stepping away from outdated thinking, stepping away from negative belief systems, and instead focusing only on the positive, focusing on gratitude and appreciation, focusing on having being more carefree, and what makes you feel good at this time. And this is about you expressing yourself creatively. Okay, now you do have the Queen of Wands. I feel that this is your energy. You're coming up as the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is fire, okay? So it's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. But I'm really feeling that this is what you're coming up as right now. And she's somebody who's quite creative. She's also somebody who's very in tune to her emotions, to her feelings. She is somebody who is psychic, empathic, okay? But this is about you following those things that make your heart sing. It's following those things, those desires and passions that make you feel good, okay? Using those things to help you to move forward, because then you also have the Chariot card. And, this is forward movement. Now, some of you could be needing to take a trip or are going to take a trip, okay? There's going to be some kind of travel. For others of you, this is about using your passions, your desires, the things that make you feel good to help you to move forward. Moving away, from those things that are negative and moving forward, okay? You also have here under, underneath communication is key and a new romantic cycle begins, you have inner truths. There's some kind of honest communication that needs to happen. Now, what's interesting is on the amplify your positive emotions, you have a 7. And then this card breaks down to a 7. Now you have 2 7s, and the card next to that is, let me see something. Also a 7, it breaks down to a 7. Now you have 7 7 7. This is about your dreams, your desires coming into manifestation, coming into fruition. Okay, this is about manifesting what it is that you want. Okay, there's a need for honest communication with yourself, with your guides. There's some kind of truth that you need to face, something that you need to look at. I almost feel before you've kind of been looking through this veil or this wall of illusion. You need to bring that down, and I feel that you need to bring your attention to your heart and really get honest with yourself. But this is also about you understanding what it is that you want in your life, what it is that you're desiring to manifest. Now, there's definitely something about relationships. And I feel this new romantic cycle begins when you get honest about your relationships, not just with others, about your relationship that you have with yourself, and the way that you view what is stable to you. Okay. You have here the 4 of Wands. Now, the 4 of Wands is about stability. It's about foundation. It's also about happy home, happy life. But it's a lot of times it's considered to be the card of twin flames coming together. So divine union, divine partnership. There's something that you need to get honest about in regards to your stability and your foundation, especially the views or the beliefs that you've had about stability and foundation, and also about relationships coming together, your romantic partnerships and relationships, but also all your relationships. There's some kind of truth that you need to have a look at here, okay? And this is also telling you that everything in moderation. I also get that, I kind of get the sense and feeling that when you get involved in partnerships and relationships, I almost feel that you go above and beyond, and then you're left feeling disappointed. And this comes from some kind of belief system that you've had since you were a child. And I feel that this inner truth is about the relationship and the communication that you have with yourself, getting honest about what your needs are, and communicating that to others, but also what is it that you're putting out? What message are you putting out to others? Everything needs to be balanced, and everything needs to be in moderation, and there should always be an equal give and take. Okay, there's harmony and balance, coming in, but as you're getting honest and true, with yourself, and this is where the new cycles can begin. It's also about healing the hurts and disappointments of your past in regards to your relationships, okay? Because there's some kind of a belief that you're outgrowing. Because right next to that, what's interesting is you have love matters, okay? And this is another 7, so 7 7 7. This is 7th heaven, having the Midas touch, your dreams, your desires, your manifestations coming into fruition. You're really about, you're on the cusp of this new chapter that's going to begin, okay? So there's definitely this rebirth and a new beginning that's starting to bloom here when you have the 7s. Now you have love matters. So this is, when you have inner truths and a new romantic cycle begins, there's some kind of belief that you've had about love, where you didn't believe in love, where you didn't feel that you were deserving of love, where there's something that you needed to outgrow here, and where I feel that you haven't felt like you mattered and you didn't love yourself enough. You're outgrowing this. You're starting to see differently, and if not, you need to see things differently so that this new cycle can begin with your relationships, okay? So this is about you loving you, and realizing that you also deserve love, and also seeing all the situations that have unfolded around you from the eyes of love, okay? And then you have the 9 of Pentacles, okay? This is about you creating your foundation, But it comes when you see your self-worth. Now, Nine of Pentacles is a woman who's independent, she's strong, she's created her own abundance and success. But there's almost this feeling of nostalgia and kind of a loneliness at the same time. But here she is, she's created all this, abundance and success around her. But underneath Love Matters, it's like, you need to outgrow this, belief that you have that you're not worthy of receiving love, or that you're not worthy of receiving, abundant success and prosperity. Something that you've needed to outgrow and seeing yourself from a different perspective. You have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you. You're kind, you're loving, you're nurturing. You're a woman who is grounded, or man, but it's almost like she looks quite sad here. She seems lonely. And it's about you realizing that you deserve love and bringing love into all the situations unfolding in your life and seeing things from the eyes of love, right? Highlighting that, you also have the Five of Swords. It's almost like you have felt that all your relationships in the past were to no avail. They were disappointing. There was no win-win. Having to walk away from things. People not valuing what your worth is, but also you not valuing your own worth. Okay, so and you've just felt that you've just constantly had battles when it's in regards to partnerships and relationships, and this is all your relationship, and this goes back from a child. So you're in this period of healing something from your inner child, but you have the King of Pentacles. So there is a divine partnership and relationship for you. I almost feel like you're giving up hope, but the universe is saying, no, here's this is a couple. The King and Queen is a couple. So there is this relationship for you, okay? This is about your dreams, your desires coming into fruition, all right? Your wishes will be fulfilled, but change your beliefs. And here you have the Knight of Pentacles. He's coming in with a solid, stable offer. This king wants to offer you commitment, all right? So you need to trust, believe, and have faith. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he's coming. Trust in that. And then you have hope and happiness. That means that your dreams, desires, everything that you've been wanting to manifest is here. It's being highlighted by the Hierophant. Hierophant is, this is going to be a spiritual partnership and relationship. Hierophant is about religious systems, okay? This is about you having faith, believing, trusting in the universe, your guides and your angels, and using your spirituality to give you strength and also to bring you that happiness. Go to God, go to spirit, go to your beliefs, have faith, all right? And that's what's going to give you strength here, okay? And ultimately, this is where your Ten of Pentacles is coming in. This is also your Ten of Pentacles. Your abundant success and prosperity is going to come from some type of spiritual practice, some type of spiritual business that you have here as well. Okay, for those of you who are in the spiritual path. Okay, know that everything that you've been working on manifesting is coming into fruition because you have the Magician card here. As above, so below. You've been working on manifesting this. This is, the card of magic, all right? Using your inner gifts and tools that you have, all right, to create this abundant success, prosperity, using your faith and your beliefs to help move you forward, okay? And you have the Six of Wands. This is abundance, okay? This is victory and success. Everything that you've been working on manifesting coming into fruition here. This success, all right? You have the card of hope and happiness. So no, there's a positive outcome. And this is in regards to your hidden talents, hidden treasures. Bring your creative ideas and hidden talents to life. Present your gifts to the world, okay? So again, this is about using your spiritual gifts, right? And you have personal transformation, okay? You're going through enlightenment. There's a transformation that's occurring here. And what was this about? This is about you opening your heart, learning how to love yourself, and that ultimately is bringing all these blessings in when you can see from the eyes of love, knowing that you're worthy of love, okay? And that in itself There's birth of a new beginning. New life, such as a baby, an idea, happy news, or an exciting project blossoms within and around you. Have a great day, everyone. Namaste.